Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you for joining today. We want to receive the blessing of Radha Madhav, Radha Shyamsundar, Krishna Balaram, Bal Gopal, Nrsimhadev, Bhagwan, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Gaur Nitai, Tulsimani, Haridas Thakur, Guru Parampara, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and the assembly devotees. So, chapter 15 of Canto 8, entitled Bali Maharaj Conquers the Heavenly Planets. In the previous chapter, we saw how Sukracharya, actually, it's in this chapter. We see how Sukracharya revives everybody. So this chapter describes how Bali, after performing the Vishvajit Yagya, received the benedictions of a chariot and various kinds of paraphernalia for war, with which he attacked Indra. All the demigods, being afraid of him, left the heavenly planets and went away following the instructions of their guru. Maharaj Pariksit wanted to understand how Vamandev, on the plea of taking 3 pieces of land from Bali, took everything away from him and arrested him. He wanted to know the mystery of the contradictions. So what are the contradictions? The Supreme Lord is a proprietor of everything. How can he beg? He begs for 3 pieces of land from Bali Maharaj, like a poor man. When he got the gift, he nonetheless arrests Bali Maharaj. So, in the fight between the demons and the demigods, as described in the 11th chapter of this canto, Bali was defeated and he died in this fight. But by the grace of Sukracharya, he regained his life. Thus, he engaged himself in the service of Sukracharya, his spiritual master. The descendants of Bhrigu, being pleased with him, engaged him in Vishvajit Yajna. Bali Maharaj, after offering obeisances to Prahlad, so Prahlad is his grandfather, the Brahmins, and the spiritual master Sukracharya, getting on the chariot given by Sukracharya, decorated with a nice garland, he put protective armor on his body, equipped himself with a bow, and took up a sword and quiver of arrows. Then Bali departed to fight with Indra and went to Indrapuri with his soldiers. So this is a description of Indrapuri. Indrapuri is in the heavens. There's a celestial atmosphere. It's full of orchards, gardens, flowers, leaves, chirping birds, singing birds, bees. Beautiful women there sport in gardens with ponds full of swans and chakravakahas, etc. Surrounded by trenches of Ganga, known as Akash Ganga. So from heaven is flowing Ganga. Fenced by a fire-colored high wall upon which are parapets for fighting. Golden doors are there, marble gates, public roads. The city was constructed by Vishwakarma. Full of courtyards, roads, assembly houses, and at least 100 million airplanes. Wow. Jewel crossroads with sitting places made of diamonds and coral. Ever-lasting, beautiful, and youthful Shyama women dressed in clean garments, glittering in the city like fires with flames. Breezes carried the fragrance of flowers fallen from the hair of women. Apsaras passed on the streets covered with fragrant smoke of agur incense. Canopies decorated with pearls and palace domes with flags of pearl and gold. Vibrations of peacocks, pigeons and bees. Airplanes full of beautiful women singing auspicious songs. Filled with sounds of musical instruments. Constant dancing and singing. So this is an idea of what Indrapur is like. And here's qualifications to stay in heaven. Irreligious or sinful people cannot enter there. Envious, violent, cheaters cannot stay there. Proud, lusty, greedy people cannot stay there. People in the heaven are all devoid of such faults. So this is a little bit of what Indrapuri is like. Blowing his concho, Bali attacked Indra's kingdom from all directions. When Indra and the demigods saw Bali Maharaj indefatigable endeavor and prowess, they went to their own spiritual master, Brahaspati, and told him about Bali's strength and inquired as to the cause of Bali's strength and enthusiasm. As the last time they saw Bali, he was dead. So, this is Indra and this is Bali Maharaj. Great strength and prowess. Brihaspati informed the demigods that because Bali had been endowed with extraordinary power by the Brahmins, Brahmana descendants of Brigumni, being pleased by Bali Maharaj, Brihaspati hinted to Indra that the demigods are no less powerful than the demons. And if they became pleased with the Devata's devotion and faith, they will also become full of Brahman's power immediately and will be victorious. The blessings of Guru are more important than one's personal endeavor. By carrying out the order of Guru and by his pleasure, one can get extreme power, especially in spiritual advancement. So Brihaspati advised that the demigods could not fight with Bali in the circumstances. They didn't have that much faith in him as well. So he advised them. Their only hope was to gain the favor of the Supreme Lord. Indeed, there was no alternative. So Brihaspati advised the demigods to leave the heavenly planets, keep themselves somewhere invisible. Preempting Indra's question of how the demons will be defeated, Brihaspati pacifies Indra and explains that when Bali insults the Brahmanas, he will be vanquished, along with his friends and assistants. The demigods followed Brihaspati's order, and Bali Maharaj, along with his associates, gained the entire kingdom of Indra. The descendants of Brigamuni, being very affectionate to their disciple, Bali Maharaj, engaged him in performing 100 Ashwamedha Yagyas in order to keep his position as the king of heaven stable. So in the next Indra, in the next Manvantara, is Bali actually. In this way, Bali, thinking himself very satisfied, became very opulent and enjoyed the opulences of heavenly planets. Chapter 16. Executing the Payo Vrata process of worship. When the demigods had to leave heaven, Aditi, the mother of the demigods, was very afflicted. Her husband, Kashyap Muni, told her how to observe vows in austerity for the benefit of her sons. So Aditi, she's the mother of the Devatas. She's also the mother of incarnations of Godhead, especially Vamandev. Since the demigods were not visible in the heavenly kingdom, their mother Aditi because of separation from them, was very much aggrieved. As she had no protector, one day after many, many years, the great sage Kashyap emerged from a trance of meditation and returned to his ashram. He saw that the ashram was no longer beautiful. His wife was very morose. Everywhere in the ashram, he saw signs of lamentation. The great sage therefore inquired from his morose-looking wife about the well-being of religious principles, the Brahmins, or people in general, or not offering ghee offerings, or were in uninvited guests, Atiti not received properly. What went wrong? Why is the ashram in such a mess? So homes from which guests go away without having been received, even with an offering of a little water, are like those holes in the field, which are the homes of jackals. After Aditi informed Kashyap Muni about the ashram's well-being, she told him that she was lamenting for the absence of her sons. She then requested him to tell her how her sons could return and reoccupy their positions. She wanted all good fortune for her sons. Moved by Aditi's request, Kashyap Muni instructed her in the philosophy of self-realization, the difference between matter and spirit, and how to be unaffected by material loss. Kashyap was amazed how the whole world is influenced by affection. And this is an issue. This is a big issue. Right? Just because We have children, we somehow have this unbreakable bond with them, but it's broken. It's gonna be broken. It's the nature of this world. That relationship will finish, and where we go, we will never see them again. And where they go, they will never see us again. This is the nature of this material world. And Kashyap Muni was amazed how the whole world is influenced by affection. This Maya is so strong. But when he saw that Aditi was not satisfied, even after he had given these instructions, he advised her to worship Vasudev, Janardhan. He assured her that only Lord Vasudev could satisfy her and fulfill all her desires. So these are the great sages. They will preach, they will advise the best course of action. But if the person still does not accept that advice, the sage will give alternatives. Okay, you don't like this instruction, then do this. So to Aditi, Kashyap Muni said, okay, you don't like to give up your affection for your sons? Okay, worship the Supreme Lord. When Aditi then expressed her desire to worship Lord Vasudeva, Prajapati Kashyap told her about a process of worship known as Payovrata, which is executed in 12 days. Lord Brahma had instructed him how to satisfy Lord Krishna by this process when Kashyap desired offspring. And thus he advised his wife to observe this vow and its regulatory principles. There are four kinds of people: distressed, artha, the desire of wealth, artha arti, the inquisitive, jignesu, and one who is searching for the absolute truth, jnani. Aditi was artha devotee. She was in distress. So this is the process of doing this yagya, this vrata. First, obeisances are paid, turn to the Supreme Lord, who is the greatest of all persons, the dweller in everyone's heart, the all-pervading Vasudev, the witness of everything. He's never visible to mature eyes, very subtle and transcendental. He's the Supreme Person, knower of the 24 elements and inaugurator of Sankhya Yoga system. Vishnu, the form of sacrifice, Yagya Purush, who has two heads, Pranaya and Udaniya. Udayaniya. Introduction and conclusion of Yagya. He has 3 legs, 3 periods of the day. He has 4 horns, the 4 Vedas, 7 hands, the 7 chandas or the meters, such as Gayatri. He is the soul of Vedic rituals, Karma Khand, Jnana Khand, Upasana Khand. Lord Shiva or Rudra, the reservoir of all potencies, Shaktidhara, knowledge, Sarva Vidyadipati, and the master of everyone, Bhutanam Pati. Hiranyagarbha, the source of life, Prana, the super soul of every living entity, whose body is the source of opulence of all mystic powers, the original master of all mystic power. So these are obeisances offering to the Lord, because before the vrata starts. Who is Vasudev? He's the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, Adideva. He's a witness of everything within the heart of everyone. He's Narayan Rishi in the form of a human being. His bodily hue resembles Marakat gem, has full control of the goddess of fortune, dressed in yellow garments, the killer of Keshi demon. He is the giver of all kinds of benedictions to all jivas, most worthy of worship, best of the bestowers of benedictions, the source of all auspicious. He is worshipped by demigods, the goddess of fortune, who serve his lotus feet. So this is this is very nice, actually. Very nice obeisances to pray to the Lord. So sometimes we get a little stuck when we're before the Lord. So something like this can really help us focus our attention to the Lord. So what are the rules for this vrata, payovrata? Well, welcome the Lord by chanting all the mantras with faith and devotion. Offer him various items of worship. Chant Dwadasa Kshara mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Offer garlands, incense, so on. Bathe the deity with milk and dress him. Offer sacred thread, ornaments, and other paraphernalia. Next, offer fine rice boiled in milk with clarified butter and molasses. Offer prasad to Vaishnav and take some yourself. Offer achaman and betel nut to the deity later. Silently chant the mantra 108 times. Offer prayers and dandavats. Touch the offered rice to one's head and throw them into a sacred place. Feed sweet rice to at least 2 Brahmins. Take prasad with the permission of the Brahmins who have been honored. Observing celibacy at night. Next day again worship the Lord as done on the first day. For 12 days one should thus worship Lord Vishnu with great faith and devotion, living only by drinking milk. This is quite challenging. One should offer oblations to the fire and feed the Brahmins. From Pratipat, first day, to the 13th day of the next bright moon, Shukla Triyodasi, one should observe complete celibacy, sleep on the floor, bathe thrice a day, and thus execute the vow. During this period, one should avoid material talk, sense gratification, remain free from envy, keep pure, and be a simple devotee of Lord Vasudeva. So this is the process to do a vrat. And every vrat we do, Ekadashi, for example, the Ekadashi vrat, we are doing it to please the Supreme Lord. We should have no selfish motive that, oh, I will get so much piety, or people will glorify me because I am doing this vrat. The only reason to do the vrat is actually to please the Supreme Lord. And I like this bit here. Be a simple devotee of Lord Vasudeva. So, thereafter, on the 13th day of the moon, following the direction of the Shastras, with help from the Brahmins who know the Shastra, one should bathe Lord Vishnu with 5 substances: milk, yogurt, ghee, sugar, and honey. One should arrange for the gorgeous worship of Vishnu. With great attention, one must prepare an oblation of grains boiled in ghee and milk, and must chant the Purusha Shukta mantra. This is from the Rig Vedas, very powerful mantra, which the demigods, the devatas, chant this when they go to the Shwetadweep, residence of the Supreme Lord. One should please the Guru and his assistants by offering them clothing, ornaments, and cows. By distributing prasad, one should satisfy everyone assembled, including even the lowest of men. Knowing that Lord Vasudeva is pleased, Lord Vishnu is very pleased when everyone is sumptuously fed with Vishnu prasad. The performer of yajna should then take prasad with his friends. This Payo is also known as Sarvagyan, Sarvagyagya. Kashyap Muni received this from Brahma. By performing this sacrifice, one can perform all the sacrifices automatically. This is also acknowledged to be the best of all ritualistic ceremonies, and it is the essence of all austerities. By this process, the Supreme Person will soon be pleased and will satisfy one's desire. So, this is the path that Kashyap advised Aditi, his wife, in order to please Lord Vasudeva, so that he can assist her sons who are in trouble. Any questions, any comments?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Maman.
You, one question, I didn't understand about that 3 leg in Vishnu thing.
Oh, yeah.
So what that is?
Yeah, this is specifically when he is accepting offerings by yajna.
No, here,
Yeah.
look, 3 legs, 3
Yeah.
period of the day. So
yeah.
what was that?
Vishnu, the form of sacrifice, yagya purush. So when we do yagya, this is a specific form that he accepts in order to take the sacrifice from the yagya. So the 3 legs is the 3 periods of day: morning, noon, evening.
And are you saying that, and what is 2 heads?
2 heads is basically saying here the introduction and the conclusion of the yagya. That's what that means.
Okay. And 3 legs, when you say morning,
Yeah.
afternoon, evening. So
Yeah.
does this mean that you can do yagna anytime in those 3 times or no?
No, not necessarily. Um, this is a form that he accepts in order to take what is given to him from the yajna. So in one sense, yeah, you could do the yajna at any time, 3 periods of the day. Yeah.
Sometimes I think I've heard they do the even Havan, Gayatri Havan in the evening after 8 o'clock.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah,
Gayatri
I have got a good
morning.
friend. They
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it yagna sometimes 7 o'clock in the evening.
I
And
see.
then the families invite, everybody sits in the yagna, and then afterward everybody have prasad. Morning, afternoon, sometimes some people can't manage, they will do after 1 o'clock this Gayatri Havan, or sometimes Gayatri is the Havan is done in the morning, like 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. The yagnas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, and 7 hands?
7 hands are the 7 chandas or meters of such as Gayatri. So yeah, like you said, Gayatri mantra. When they do the Gayatri yagyas, they will offer the Gayatri mantra. So this is equivalent to this. There's 7 meters in the Gayatri. There's 7 chandas. So that is how the Lord accepts the offerings of the devotees when they chant the Gayatri.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Yeah, well done. This is not an easy thing to understand.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Thank you. So
Prabhuji, can you explain again the 7?
Hare Krishna, Madhuban. This
Hare
one?
Krishna, 7 hand we say. Last one, 7
Hands. The Gayatri mantra has 7 meters.
Yeah.
It's chanted in 7 different ways.
Okay.
There are different tunes to the Gayatri mantra which are accepted.
Oh, okay.
The most common, you know, right? Om Bhurva Swaha. So that's the most common. But there are other meters as well. The Gayatri is chanted.
Yeah, but these days, every singer does in different tune and different way.
Yeah. And different tunes are okay.
Yeah.
As long as the meter is acceptable to the Lord. But the thing with Gayatri, we have to be careful of, is in this age of Kali especially, we can only, we can only chant silently. Gayatri is something that it's a secret mantra, it's not something that one can necessarily chant it out loud.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's a secret mantra. Yeah.
Sorry, in the beginning, I don't remember the name. What Yagna Bali did. Can you go find?
Yeah, he did the special yagya. What was it called? I forgot myself.
You said Mahayagna or whatever.
No, it was.
In beginning.
It was this. Where is it gone? He got his powers by doing.
In here something.
Yeah, Vishwajit Yagya.
Vishwajit Yagna, when you said, is it like is similar to Aswamedh Yagna?
Maybe. I'm not too familiar with this.
Because of Aswamedh Yagna was
That's
Vishwajit.
really to stay in the heavens. Ashwamedha Yagya is where you do 100 of those and you become like Indra.
It's similar to Vishwajit because of Aswamedh, they send the Aswa to all over the place, and when it come back without fighting or everybody accept him, then they call is Aswamedh Yagna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. This
So
is, I'm not sure if it's the same. It's probably not the same. This was done more under the direction of Sukracharya, his guru, and gave him a lot of strength to fight. Yeah, right.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
I forgot last week I've been some in occasion was what the Jamnaji Loti Utsav.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So there was a one piece came from India, and they are going to arrange in UK next year in 2026. They're going to arrange some type of yagna. I forgot the name, and they said that yagna is not a like Aswamedh yagna, not a like a Viswajit yagna, is for our purity or our and they said, and I said, what sort of mantra? I just asked because of my nature. I said, what sort of mantra are you going to do that yagna? They said is that mantra is from our four Rigveda or four Vedas. They choose from there, not they, but our Rishi in a past, our Rishi chosen that all mantras, and that's yagna they're going to arrange in UK next year. I don't know what sort. Then there was a time short, so I couldn't ask many questions, but it was these days anyway. Not different people come from India and other places, and they explaining really deeply and different ways. So always, we can't get all the time answer, and who can satisfy for that answer.
Yeah. Main thing is, the Brahmins have to be very qualified, because especially if they're doing mantras from the Rig Veda, they have to get the pronunciation absolutely spot on, because if they make even one tiny little mistake, it can have so best to stick to the Maha Mantra, because the Lord has made that Maha Mantra very powerful. Even if we chant it incorrectly, the Hare Krishna mantra, it's regarded to be the highest, because even if we chant it wrong, the Lord doesn't look at the mistake.
So it's Gayatri mantra, right?
It's the Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Ram, Ram, Ram. Yeah, that's the most powerful mantra.
Yeah.
Safest.
Safest, yeah. You can't make any mistake, or if you can make mistake,
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Kanudo has a good, big heart.
Big heart. Exactly right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, if there's nothing else, Srimad Bhagavad Purana ki. So we'll meet back on Monday. Thank you so much for joining.
Prabhuji, one more question.
Sure.
When you said 7 meters, does this mean is it all about different languages?
No, same. Sanskrit. Same.
Same, okay, but it's
different tunes.
Different tunes. All right. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Okay.